All right. I may put some footage at the end of this video from well, it was shorter than we liked this morning. We had a few problems at this site. I was running the Deus 2 9-inch coil, only the 9-inch coil. Had a buddy out there running a Deus 2 with a 9-inch coil, and my other buddy was running the Legend with the smallest coil. Guy with a Legend, he found the oldest coin with that Legend. I believe it's a 1900 V nickel. Okay, I'll share some data with you here on this Deus 2, okay? I ran a total of I was running 4 programs moving around on this site. General fast, deep high conductor, and a dive program. Alright, this site was ultra polluted, both with modern trash and iron. Now, you've heard me talk about in videos previous, Deus 2 likes to be run slower in modern trash. Well, that's true, but if it's both a high iron and a modern trash site, you're probably better off running that machine faster. Like 2.5 reactivity, 3, 4 might even get you some finds out of this site, okay? I would like to be able to go back to this site and maybe even show some targets before I dig them. I didn't do that today. Alright. But I can tell you this. I spent the first 40 minutes at this site running reactivity 1 and about an 80 notch. Okay, I come back through this same part of this site and I speeded that machine up and I lowered the notch a little bit. I lowered the notch down to 77. Now I was getting some targets in that machine, coming in 78 and 9. I cross-checked some, with like deep high conductor. Maybe the dive program, to see if I was getting the same ID. I wouldn't dig those, okay. But just to show you how polluted this site was, I got on a 90 reading signal. I dug it, and I couldn't see it, it come out, it was on top of the ground, but I eventually seen it. It was a clad dime laying on top of the ground beside the hole I dug. I couldn't even get a signal on this dime unless the call was an inch or closer to it. That's how polluted this site was. If I held that coil any higher than that above that dime laying on top, no signal. 0. Okay, so what was happening, that site is so polluted. Running that machine faster was sort of, I guess you could say, it's imitating a smaller coil. Okay. You aren't going to see a lot, and even with slow sweeps, some of these targets at reactivity 1 are no-go. And a lot of these targets were just a quick hit, real quick. And you watch that meter and you could see it come in there, Of course, sometimes you'd have to repeat the sweeps. So you might want to be careful running your notch too close up against the wall, because what it's doing, the slower speed was cutting the signals off too. Sometimes it cut them all the way off, even with a slow sweep. Lowering that notch a little bit seemed to be letting some of them targets come in a little faster. So it was allowing you to run a faster speed and give somewhat of a longer tone versus having a higher notch. Quite educational on that site. That right there is a real site for somebody to learn a Deus 2 unit, okay? And and a lot of what I've seen in that site is what I've seen doing my good old styrofoam test. Them ones everybody laughs at. That's how I knew what to do in that site. But I had to go out there, to see what was going on. I can't necessarily tell what iron density is per se, sweeping a detector. I mean, I can hear iron, but I'm not, I can't necessarily judge the density Well, I can say, oh, it's a lot of iron, but yeah, there's a lot of iron in that side. So anyway, we'll probably put a little of this video I shot out there in behind this. Boys are getting it with them detectors. I've got me one here. I don't know what I've got. I've done 2-class quarters. This is a mixed history side here. Let's see what this is right here. You see it? That fell out of the ground. It's a wheat head. That was a weak signal on this detector, and it wasn't very deep, boys. Okay, but I was running speed 1. There is modern trash in here. We're out here hunting, boys. He got him a nice bottle there. Intact, no stopper though, but still a nice one. There's a legend man over here. He stuck 4 weeks. I'm gonna throw it away. 4 wheat heads in. Alright, boys, we're still after it out here. I've got a ring here. That ring. Hard to see it in that dirt. And I've dug, I believe it's 2 wheat head pennies. Don't know what year that one is, but now this is real polluted in here. You might get around and see where we've been digging. There used to be 2 houses set in here. Now this is ultra polluted. Alright. There's a bee nickel found by that legend over there with that little call on it. That's a good find in that side. There's a John Deere tractor found with a Deus too. There's an incidental old bottle find. Barely can't see that V on that nickel there, but it's on there. Looks like 1900.
Good year.